Hi there, thanks for joining me today. I have a quick flip through of a sweet little book that I affectionately refer to as a Sunnyside Skinnydip. Pardon me, I have a tickly throat today. I have no germs, it's allergy season. And no, I have not suddenly taken up smoking. I've been tea dyeing paper all morning. But it's time for Velvet Paws and Shiny Eyes to find his or her new home. And it's a sweet little skinny dip. I call it a skinny dip because Sunnyside Park, which my shop is named after, had a beach, Sunnyside Beach, where people went swimming. And I figured, since it's a naked journal, if you go swimming naked, you're skinny dipping. So these little journals that I've been making lately that have nothing in them, just the papers, they're ready for you to make your own. I call them a Sunnyside Skinnydip. So this little Sunnyside Skinnydip didn't have a date of publication inside it. And, oh, hold on, it did. I'm wrong. 1943. So there we go. I was pretty good. I was thinking that it was sometime between the 40s and maybe early 60s, but 43, wowee. So that it's quite an age, this book, and I just think the cover is so pretty. And the nice thing about this book is it can be, oh, here, we're going to do a flip through. in case I wasn't clear, the nice thing about this book is it's refillable. So let me grab a ruler. Pardon my arm, it's in the way. Oh, come on. I just want a ruler. Thank you. This book is about 4 3/4 and about 7 and a smidge. Is that an official term? 7 and a smidge? And I will be including some of the leftover pages that had really cute illustrations on them, so that the new owner can either put them back into the book, and I'll explain that in a moment, or use them to make tags, or perhaps, you have other journals, junk journals, that you'd like to use these pages in. I thought that they should stay with the book, so I've just put in a little bulldog clip and a little bit of the sari silk that I have used to bind this book. So it's a little book. It's not quite 1 inch spine, and I really wanted it, because it had sort of a woodland feel, I wanted it quite rough looking, and but still pretty and still colorful, because what a colorful cover. And it's one, I think this might be the first time or second time that I have lined a journal in fabric. And I really love, I think this fabric is perfect for inside this journal because of the little birds and sort of a woodland motif. And so although I glued it in, I wanted to stitch around the edge to make sure it was safe. I frayed all the edges so that you can see them from the outside. And then I sewed right through the cover of the book all the way around. And I really like how that turned out. It really looks like a junk journal. And you'll see, because 1943, this has been very much read and loved by many, many children. And probably my brother. No, his age, he would have been in school in the later 40s. So he wouldn't want me giving away too much of his age. But there was a crack in the spine right here. And now I enjoy flaws in old books. But this crack, I just kept thinking about what I could do with this crack. Because sometimes I'll just leave them be, but then I realized it needed to be camouflaged, and so I put a little bird on it from the fabric that I used on the inside. So it's actually the twin sister to this little bird here, and I think that looks cute right there on the end of that, on the end of the spine there, and I've sewn all around the edge. Now, this book is unique, this journal, because it's refillable. You can undo this sari lace. I've simply tied them in bows. You can undo them, and you can literally take this book apart, and you can put your own papers in it. And you can actually use different cording or embroidery floss or wool or jute. If you prefer to use sari silk somewhere else and you don't want to use the sari silk, or you can use the sari silk again, and simply follow the eyelets as your guidelines for where to poke the holes to put in your either extra pages, because as you can see, this will be able to take extra pages. There's a good pinch there. Now, I wanted quite a rough look to it. I've hand torn these pages. I didn't even use my my tear edge ruler or my decal edge cutting block. I tore them by hand, and I've inked them, and then I've added in extra papers that I just thought were appropriate, children's vintage school book papers and notepads and pages from the original book, and a little bit of Beatrix Potter, because I thought, well, that's a woodland theme. Maybe these characters all knew each other. You just never know. And I love how this little book turned out. And I love that, yes, you could use it and fill it up and just enjoy this book and put it on your shelf. Or if you're enjoying the cover, you can take your filled up signatures out and tie them together and put them away and put in new signatures and continue to use the cover. It really, it's just got endless possibilities when you can refill a journal that has had the cover refurbished and strengthened again. As you can see here, it's just got old pages out of other old books, and it was just a lot of fun to make. I've still added my own little label that I put in all my books with my signature and 2024 there. And it right now, it has, let me see how many pages it has in it, because I forget. And I was looking through it this morning. I haven't looked through it in a while since I made it. I was away, and I hadn't looked through it. So it has 96 pages so far. But it can have more if you put these in, or it can have more if you put your own pages in. The possibilities are endless. So, and because it's a little Sunnyside Skinnydip and it's naked, with these journals, with the Skinnydips, I don't include a Two Nanas bookmark in case it arrives at your house and you think, hey, where's my Two Nanas bookmark? They take a long time to make, and so the Two Nanas bookmarks I include with my major junk journals that I put a lot of work and time into, they get a Two Nanas bookmark. But the Sunnyside Skinydips, they're more for you to jazz up yourself. So I will be listing this journal in my Etsy shop later today. Most likely around 5 or 5:30. I will write it in the comments underneath this video what time exactly it will be in my shop. The thing to keep in mind about Etsy is that if you go into my shop around that time and you don't see it, you have to keep refreshing your page, because Etsy does not automatically refresh their pages like some websites do. And you have to click on it and refresh the page if you're not seeing it. And so that's just a recommendation that I give to you, in case you think, hey, it's this time and it's not here and I don't see it. And otherwise, if it's sold, there's not much I can do about it, because those who have been hanging around me long enough know I'm more comfortable selling my journals first come, first serve. So that I suggest that you make sure if you're interested, be there on time and just keep clicking refresh till you see it. And maybe this is the journal for you. I think that would be wonderful, and you could have fun. Or maybe you know someone who's got a special day coming up and you think this might be the journal for them. If you're in North America, Canada, or the US, the shipping for this little journal will be free. So that's another nice little bonus. So thanks for joining me today. And again, hopefully a little bit later on today, you'll see it, most likely 5 or 5:30. I'm the same time as New York City. So if that gives you a bit of help, if you live somewhere else in another time zone, even though I'm up here in Canada, my time zone is the same as New York City. So most likely around 5:30, I suspect I will be listing it. I'll let you know for sure down below in the description of this video. So take care. I hope you enjoyed this flip through, and or perhaps maybe this will inspire you to make your own little refillable journal out of an old book. It's fun, it's quick and easy, and I think they turn out really nicely. Take care, and we'll talk soon. Bye.